Good day to you, Gemini. Welcome to Meenakshi Tarot. This is a general reading for your Sun, Moon, and Venus signs. So this is a reading for the 18th to the 24th of July 2022. So I'm just going to do a general reading and we'll see where this reading takes us to and what is the message that Spirit has for you. So first card up, we have Door to Value. Beautiful card. We have Caring Connections, and we have second chakra, Archangel Ariel. So let us have a look here and see what is the message for you. So some of you could be waiting for this prosperous news to come towards you, maybe a new job opportunity or some kind of financial situation that is going to be in your favor. However, underneath Door to Value, we have Three of Swords, we have the Death card, Scorpio energy, we have the Emperor, Aries energy. Under Caring Connections, we have Seven of Pentacles, we have Queen of Wands, we have Ten of Swords. Underneath Archangel Ariel, we have the Hermit, Virgo energy, Knight of Wands, and Two of Wands. So there's obviously some sort of conflict that has arisen, most probably with yourself in this regard, because there seems to be some form of transformation or change that is coming your way. This new financial opportunity that's coming your way most probably is going to bring changes for you, and some of you could be a little bit disconcerted with these changes. Those changes, although brings a lot of good, it also brings a lot of change, and some people struggle with change. We see, but you're needing to really recognize what are your core values for you, Gemini, as this change comes into your space. We see that you need to be very determined with yourself, looking towards the future. We see that you would have to be very firm in your decisions as you move forward, and having to understand who you are as a person as you move forward. Some of you could be having a Scorpio person or a Aries person in your space. So you could be having a love situation with a Scorpio or with the Aries person. You could be also working with a Scorpio or Aries person, but this energy seems to be coming through towards you. Under Caring Connections, this is usually a love situation. And Caring Connections also indicates to me that you could be in a love situation, could be having close friends, but it's generally just one other person. It's not really a group of people, but there is this connection that brings in a lot of pleasure, a lot of joy, a lot of opportunities to have some fun. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Once again, we're looking at Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries fire sign. So you could be having this fire person in your space. You could be dealing with maybe a female, feminine energy Aries person in your space, Gemini. So you could be having that. But there's also a situation of there's some kind of betrayal in this relationship. There's something that has happened that with things that have happened to maybe yourself, maybe there might have been a misunderstanding, there could have been words that are spoken, but we're seeing this Aries energy coming through, that this Leo or Sagittarius energy coming through, that there has been some conflict. So it's very important that you believe in yourself, believe in your creativity. Some of you having this Hermit energy, could also be Virgos in your space, need to take a little bit of time out and decide what is your way forward, what it is that you want to achieve for yourself. So we see that coming through here. And we see you needing to, most probably some of you thinking, you know what, I want to pack my bags, I want to move on, I don't want to be in this situation, I need to make some changes, I just need a change. And we see this, some of you needing to have this change in your life. Some of you most probably even wanting to go towards a partnership that's going to offer you this change. Some of you most probably are looking at leaving one relationship for another relationship because of some form of betrayal. But definitely something is happening here in your space where some of you are looking to move on. There's definitely some form of betrayal, some form of heartbreak that has happened for some Geminis out there. And we see this desire and this need to move on to something else. So I'm going to draw a few more cards for you and get some clarity as to what is happening here for you, Gemini. Let's see, Gemini, what is going on in your space? Gemini. You have got the Nine of Swords, the High Priestess, Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Chariot, Cancer energy as well, the Empress, Temperance, Sagittarius energy, and you have got the Nine of Cups and the World. So we see a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress for some of you. Some of you are undergoing a lot of stress in your life. Some of you are also needing to realize that a lot of the changes that are coming your way, you are aware there's this higher connection with some of you. Some of you that are interested in the feminine energy person is finding yourself very attracted to somebody who has the strong energy, somebody who could have Scorpio in their charts, somebody who is very dynamic and forward-thinking. We see there is a little bit of hostile energy when it comes to this Aries person that some of you are going through, needing to rest, needing to relax, needing to redefine yourself about what is going on. You need to think about the future. You see there's a lot more new opportunities coming for some of you. There's also choices that needs to be made. Some of you could be looking at traveling, maybe purchasing a car, but also there does seem to be some discord in terms of your feminine self. Your feminine energy is not at peace right now. There could be some discord in your home life, in your creative self, feeling as though you can't move forward. We see that there's also the desire to get some balance in your life, enjoying life in the present moment, or moving towards this phase of enjoyment and having a little bit of creativity. Some of you could be having a partnership that has become quite a burden. Some of you, on the other hand, is looking to broaden your horizons, maybe meet new people, maybe using social media platforms to meet new people and interact with new people. We have the Three of Swords on the Three of Swords, and this time this Three of Swords is reversed. So we're seeing that even though you're having to deal with your conflict situation, some of you are feeling as though there is a desire or the need to let go. You've got the Tower in reverse. So there could be new opportunities that have started. In Emperor, you've got it twice, but this time in reverse, and you've got the Hierophant. You've got the Ten of Swords again, but you've got the Ten of Swords in reverse here. You've got the Ace of Wands again, and also upright, and you've got the Six of Pentacles. So there's a little bit of things that some of you are going through here, we see. Yeah, there's a lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights for some of you. Some of you needing to think very carefully about what is going on in your space. What have you got yourself caught up in? Some of you needing to have some peace of mind and peace of spirit. We see that you need to also get to a point of understanding how to deal with the losses in your life. Some of you could be faced with a separation from somebody, and it could be causing you a lot of distress, a lot of unhappiness. Some of you could be feeling as though, as much as you want to move on and have this new beginning in your life, there is also the situation of feeling that, you don't want to just behave as though you are having a false sense of being strong. You got to be very mindful of somebody who comes along to pretend to be so supportive towards you and not really being there, but once things really get very bad, then they want to run away. So be very mindful of whose shoulder you are crying on and where you are seeking sympathy from. We see that there has been a lot of discord in some of your spaces. There has been things with regards to family might be a bit irritating for some of you. Some of you could be dealing with a lot of frustrations in your life, and you just need to bring some balance towards yourself. We see that with this new beginning that you are experiencing, some of you might just feel as though you're dealing with more frustration than is necessary. And the reality with the Tower card, like I always believe, it's a wonderful time for you to reassess your situations, to make some changes. It's an empowerment card. It's a card to say, what, change is here. I need to make some changes. I can't carry on the way I've been carrying on. And learning, it's a wonderful time to learn about yourself, to learn about other people, and to be able to move on. So it's a necessary evil, almost, you can say. It's necessary. You see that even though you're wanting to move on, some of you are having to deal with somebody who's got a very domineering, as forceful energy. And you got to be mindful that this is not a part of yourself. You need to look at your motives. Why are you doing what you're doing? What is the inspiration behind what you're doing? You know, you got to be very honest with yourself as you're moving forward. Be mindful and be mindful of not behaving like a tyrant to get what it is that you want. You got to also be mindful with this. You've got this beautiful Empress energy with the Hierophant. So, you know, as much as it's about love and abundance and having beautiful values in your space, you've got to also be very mindful of being dishonest and not being straight up with people around you. You know, it's so easy to tell people half-truths or to listen to half-truths about situations. And remember, misinformation can cause a lot of restrictions and a lot of upsets in people's lives. So you've got this, like we said, we've got this beautiful Sagittarius energy here, this fire energy. And it's really about creating this balance within yourself. It's about, you know, realizing that you need to interact with others in a very calm way, creating this fluidity between the relationships, and understanding with each other. And that is very important for you. But we see that with this Ten of Swords in reverse, some of you could be feeling quite at a point of despair, thinking to yourself, you know what, I'm creating a sense of false hope. I can't avoid the truth. I need to make some changes. And the reality is that sometimes these changes could cause problems, not just for yourself, but for quite a few people. So some of you could be wanting to make changes that's going to affect an entire family or a friendship circle. So there's this joy, you are in a place of encountering a lot of joy, a lot of bliss in your life, and having these new beginnings with this Ace of Wands energy. But we also see that, you know, this wanting to move on, some of you could be feeling as though, you know, I've reached the end of my road with certain things and I want to move on to something new, and I feel that it's my right. I think it's my due to have what is due to me. You're feeling as though you have served your time, you've done what you needed to do, and it's your time to get what's yours. So we see this energy coming through here, Gemini. I'm going to shuffle some cards from the Sacred Traveler to see what is the further message for you, Gemini. Let's see, what does Sacred Traveler have to say for Gemini? Okay, Gemini, let's see, what is the message here for you? You've got in the flow. You've got discovering truth. And you have got desert passage. So as you are going in the flow of life, we see this coming through here. As you're going through the flow of life, you're going through things in the flow of life, and you are surrendering to the situations and what is happening, not fighting change. You realize that your truth is shining through. Oh gosh, your truth is shining through. Oh, my apologies for that. Your truth is shining through. What a tongue twister. So anyway, you're finding that, Gemini, for yourself. And you need to trust that this is the path for you, that even though you may feel alone right now, you're not lonely. You may be alone right now, and you may feel as though you are in the desert as you're moving towards your future. You do need to take these steps to be able to create the future for yourself. So I'm going to draw some cards from the Starseed Oracle to see what is a message here for you in Starseed Oracle. What is your empowerment message with Starseed Oracle, Gemini? So there is some changes that we see that Gemini is coming towards. We see Gemini wanting to make these changes. We see that there is an outcome for you, Gemini, with these changes. And, you know, as you're moving towards that, we see that you're wanting to have these changes for yourself. And as you move towards these changes for yourself, you need to believe in yourself. You need to believe that this is a possibility for you. And you need to believe that things can happen for you no matter what is happening. So the card that I drew for you was Messenger. This is a very wonderful, interesting card to have, because this is where you are right now. It's like you also understanding that you need to balance both your masculine and feminine energies in this world right now. You need to create this harmony. You need to know that, you know, it's okay for you to want what is for you. And you need to, by creating this balance and knowing what it is that you want, you'd be able to have this sacred union with yourself. You need to honor your feminine energies within yourself, within others. You need to create this balance for yourself and for others, and wanting your truth and wanting to be where you feel it is that you need to be. You just need to express yourself in a harmonious manner so that people can understand where you're coming from. So change, we all are about change, and we just need to be aware that you need to just conduct this change in a fluid and calm, harmonious way. So Gemini, I hope you guys have enjoyed this reading, and if any part of this reading resonated with you, please remember to subscribe to my channel and to share my videos with your friends. Thank you and goodbye.